Hello everyone, my name is B and today I'm going to be talking about my current favorites. I have quite a bit of them and I am a yapper, so I'm going to divvy it up into sections. So first will be books, then will be shows and anime, then music, and then like miscellaneous things, which is just like two things I think, unless I find a way to yap even more. First, for books, I've just recently been getting back into my reading grind for some reason, and has not happened with only just me. Like a lot of people have just who were like really avid readers when they were younger have just like stopped reading altogether. I wouldn't say I necessarily stopped, but I stopped reading as frequently as I did when I was younger. Let me tell you, when I was younger and me and them books, I was in the library every week, every other day, if you will. So to like fall out of that was kind of like, I don't want to say damaging, but like it was really tough to deal with because it's like I love reading and the only reading I was doing was for school. It literally was for school. It's interesting because I'm a major. I still like what I'm reading for school right now, but I need some romance, I need some fantasy, and you really don't get that when you're studying like psychology. You really don't. So, in 2024, one of my goals is to read a book a month, and I think I'm doing pretty good on that. So, these are not always from 2024, but these are my still all-time favorite. These are my recommended. If you like romance specifically. So my latest read is Love on the Brain by Miss Ali Hazelwood. It is, girl, don't get me started on this book. It is so great. I really like this author. She also wrote The Love Hypothesis, which is like the second book, but it's, oh my gosh, it's kind of like an enemies to lovers, but it's like a misunderstanding of like enemies. So I don't want to get into it. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's, if you like romance, it's kind of corny. It's kind of corny, and you kind of like can expect some things to happen. Actually, there's a really good plot twist. You might expect it, but I was plot twisted. Also, the main character has my name, B. So I was like 10 times more delusional reading this than I should have been. But it's okay. It's okay. This man, Levi Ward. But that is my first favorite. I read this in the beginning of the year. I actually got this as a gift from my best friend. It's in the first video that I posted, my winter vlog. We went to Barnes & Noble together and we just bought each other books. It was the same price, so let's not talk about the math. Girl math is I got a free book. The next, like I said, is Love Hypothesis, also by Miss Ali Hazelwood. This blew up on TikTok, and honestly, because it blew up on TikTok is mainly the reason I read it, and I am so glad I did. I actually read it online, but I loved it so much that I got a physical copy. It is corny. It is a little corny. Everything that I'm showing you, most things that I'm showing you for my favorites, they're a little corny. I'm sorry. I love a good cliche. I love some corn. I'm sorry. Anyways, the last book, well, not the last book, but the second to last book that I'm going to mention is this book called Amari. This is the second book, actually. I didn't finish reading this, but I did read the first book. I borrowed it from the library, which is why I don't have the first book. I'm going to order it soon, trust. But if you're someone who's really into magic schools, if you're someone who's really into, or like, if you're someone who looks like me and you're into like Harry Potter and all that fantasy stuff, you're going to love this book. You're going to love this book. You're going to want to sleep with this book. You're going to want to marry this book. I feel like I really needed this book growing up because I was a library kid. I was in the library all the time, and For the books that I read, especially like the fantasy books and stuff like that, I never seen people who look like me on covers like this. And I just really appreciate BB Alston for making a book like this, because I feel seen and I feel heard, and that's the best feeling ever, especially in a book in a genre that you really like. Now, the third book isn't not the third. Girl, the fourth book isn't technically a book. Um it's a webtoon, but it's one of my favorites. I actually recently got into my webtoon grind again. Let me tell you, I was up to date on all my webtoons, and then I deleted the webtoon app because I needed space on my phone. And then I didn't read webtoon for like 2 years, but I downloaded webtoon again, and there's this webtoon called He's Harmless, I Swear. I'm going to put like the informatic of it right here, but He's Harmless, I Swear is so good, but it is very heavy on some topics. So if you can't handle heavier, more sensitive topics like abuse and stuff like that, I don't suggest reading it at all. But I caught up on 2 years worth of content for that webtoon in one sitting, in 2 hours. Yeah, that's how much I really like that book. But yeah, so those are my recommendations for books. I'm still getting into newer books. My friend just recently gave me like the whole Shadow Hunter series, so I have to read that. And then I really want to read The Six of Crows. I also want to read, there's another book by Ali Hazelwood called Love Theoretically that I really want to read. She has so many books coming out. I am so excited. I know she has like an angsty book coming out, which I might not read, but she's a good author, so I'm really excited to read more of her work. So next is shows and anime. Recently I've gotten into the Apothecary Diaries, which follows an apothecary, a young apothecary. Her name is Mao Mao, and she lives with her father, but one day she gets kidnapped and she is now a worker at this palace. And that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil it, but it is very good and very interesting. I am not too caught up on it right now. I think I'm like 3 episodes behind, but that's only because I watch the guys don't boo. Guys, I watched the dub version. And before you get your pitchforks, you want to burn me at the stake, okay? Give me a second. Let me cook, okay? The dub voice actor for one of the main characters is also the same dub voice actor for Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs and Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. So I just like hearing his voice. I'm sorry. Anyways, next is The Bear, and that has blown up on like all social media platforms. I think I'm not caught up on it. I think I'm on season 2 though, so I have to finish that, but I'm really excited to see season 3 because I heard it's already in the works. I think it's a very funny show. I do kind of have a crush on Jeremy Allen White. Are you gonna sue me? No. But yeah, I think he's really cute, and like I think the casting is very good and very like, I like seeing the storylines of each worker. I forget some of the names, but I think his name was Marcus. Seeing Marcus's storyline of when he was like traveling to like, I think it was Finland to study like his craft because he bakes stuff, and also like learning more about his mom and stuff. Like I feel like for some shows you don't get that, and I really like the way The Bear does that. Next is Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, here's the thing. I watched only season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I also watched the movie with a friend, and that's where I'm stopping. I am so sorry. That's where I'm stopping, because why do all my favorite characters die in season 2? I'm not gonna go through that. Anyways, the last show movie that is my current favorite is literally any Spider-Man movie. Could you tell? I think Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes. Spider-Man, and for DC, Superman, Supergirl. I had a really bad Supergirl phase. Supergirl was my girl though. So yeah. But yeah, my favorite Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And I really like the Into the Spider-Verse movies, as you can tell. There's supposed to be another one coming out at the end of the month, which I'm really excited to go see, because I hope you guys don't get your pitchforks for this, but I really do think that the last movie of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was unfinished. It was unfinished. I'm so sorry to do it. Had that movie been 5 hours, I would have been sad. I'm gonna be so honest with you. But yeah, I would have been sat for 5 hours watching the whole thing. That's how much I love Spider-Man. That is how much I love Spider-Man. So when it ended so abruptly, I was like, where the rest of the movie at? Where the rest of the movie at? What did I pay $10 for? And it was just the poster. Literally, to me, I didn't pay for a movie. I paid for the poster. Sorry. Don't come for me. Actually, I'm really excited to see what else they come out with for the Spider-Verse movies, and I hope they finish this movie. I understand plot holes and stuff like that, and cliffhangers, I guess. But that movie was just unfinished. Next is music, and my all-time favorite artist right now is 80s. If you have seen, I think my last video, I think both videos, I'm not gonna pan over, but near my closet, I have a whole wall of 80s because I love them so very much. They're my ults. My favorite album from them, honestly, I like all of the World Series. I'll show you them because I have them. But these two have a special place in my heart. It's their most recent album, and then the album from Bouncy era, which is my favorite. So yeah, there's that. Favorite songs, girl, they have too many good songs for me to pick a favorite. I'm so sorry. Django from Bouncy era, and from their most recent comeback, Crazy Form, for sure, and all the unit tracks. They are so good. But my favorite unit track has to be Matt's and It's You. I love him. Speaking of 80s, I also am going to show you my favorite photo card, because I actually went to war for this photo card, which is Bread Mingy. I think he was a Bouncy era photo card. Yeah, he was. It was such a struggle finding that photo card, because everyone else wanted the photo. I don't know why everyone else wanted my man. Let's not even go into that. But everyone else wanted this photo card, and you know how much these photo cards were selling for? $40. It was insane. So and every time I found it for the low, it was already on hold, or it was already in progress. So I had to follow the willing to sell Mingy hashtag on Instagram to even like find the PC because it was ridiculous. But I got it for the low. I got it for like $5. Thankfully, I got it from. I'm gonna actually type the account right here. I got it from this account. They're great. It came like really quick too, I believe. So yeah, still in the K-pop realm. I'm a casual listener to P1 Harmony, and I'm trying to get into P1 Harmony though. I now know the faces and name. I can put the names to the faces now, which I couldn't do like a week ago. So everyone clap. Everyone cheer. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, I'm trying to get into P1. I am I'm not gonna try to get into NCT because no hate to them, no hate, no shade. It's just too many members. I have good memorization, but like it's still too much. Last time I checked, it was like 23 members. I'm not sure if that's still true, and my phone's all the way over there, so I don't feel like picking it up. Actually, I have my computer right here. How many members are in NCT? Because there's so many different units too. 26? Guys, I'm not I'm not getting into NCT. And I was gonna try to do it by like unit, but apparently some of the units change. Like I wanted to get into like NCTU or NCT Dream, but those are like one of the units that change all the time. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just casually listen to them. My favorite song right now is Fact Check. It's so good. Fact Check and was it Pado? They're different units, but I really like both of those songs. I casually listen to New Jeans. I casually listen to Le Seraphim and Kiss of Life and Hyphen, Stray Kids. If they put out good music, I'm listening to it. Sorry. But yeah, for non-K-pop, The Secret Souls is a very good artist, like very good band, because that's what they are. I actually did go see them in concert. I also went to Mitski's concert. It was amazing. I did vlog that. However, I sat all the way in the back, so the videos are not zoomed in a way that I'd like, in a way that I'm satisfied with. So if you guys really want the Mitski vlog, the Mitski concert vlog, I will drop the Mitski concert vlog, but I'm still playing with that concept in my mind of dropping it because I just don't know. But anyways, so These Secret Souls, Mitski, Wave to Earth is also a really, really, really good band. I got into them when they were going on tour, and then they didn't come to my city, but they came to like the next city closest to me. So I did not want to go all the way to another, like literally another state to see them. So I was like, okay, next time they go on tour, I'll go see them. They're on tour again, but they've gone to like Asia and Europe, I think. They're coming to New York. I know that for sure. But it is like $300 because it's like a festival. So like Wave to Earth, G Idol, and some other artists are gonna be there. But like I don't feel like paying $300 for that. So I'm just gonna wait until they eventually announce US dates, and hopefully I can go because I really want to see them this year. Another person who's going on concert but I can't see is Faye Webster. I think it's just the day she's gonna be in my city. It doesn't work out for me. But she's an amazing artist. My favorite songs from her, I Know You. Yeah, the crowd didn't cheer because everyone knows that song. I want to listen to more of her songs, of course. But I am someone who's like very used to like what's in my playlist, and I rarely carve out the time to listen to new songs unless I truly let Spotify take the reins and introduce me to new songs through like their curated like playlist after your playlist is done. So I need to change that. But yeah, other than Faye Webster, I'm a Beyonce girly. I will never see her in concert. I'm sorry, I cannot afford that. I am in college. So now for miscellaneous, it's not much. It's literally like 2 items, but I wanted to introduce my son. I wear these headphones every day. Every freaking day. They're the Sony. I'm going to read out the name because it's like in my Bluetooth list. They're the Sony WH-1000 XM4s. They're literally like everywhere. Everyone on TikTok like talks about. I keep saying everyone on TikTok. Guys, I don't even have TikTok. I deleted TikTok like ages ago, and I only go on TikTok like on my laptop, and that's literally just to search up certain things. But when I was on TikTok, it was all over TikTok. And honestly, like the hype is like real. Like the hype is, it's worth the hype. These noise canceling headphones are so good. You can be in a room, like if you have a loud immigrant family like mine's, I am in the kitchen with all of them. I put these headphones on and I cannot hear a thing. These are really good. I got these on Black Friday of 2022. They were like $246, but I know right now they're like $348. I really do suggest getting them when they're on sale and not for full price because it's expensive. It's really expensive, but it's so worth it. I feel like I've worn like the price already, even more so. Like I use it every day. If it's literally like 348, say I bought it full price, right? It's $348. I use it every day. It's 365. There's 365 days in a year. That's like less than $1 a day. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Please trust me on this. It's so worth it. Next is, it's almost empty, but it's this perfume. It's the Al Rehab Choco Musk perfume. It is so good. It smells so good. I always get compliments when I wear this. I'm wearing this right now, and I got a compliment today from one of my friends, and he was like, "You smell so good. You smell like chocolate or vanilla." I usually get I smell like chocolate, vanilla, or marshmallows. If you like that scent and you want to smell like that, please get it. It's so good and it's worth it. Those are all my favorite things currently. They are subject to change, but I don't know. They're pretty solid in my personal opinion. If you want more sit down and talk videos like this, please comment down below and suggest topics for me to talk about, because if you could tell, am a yapper, and I really want to get more used to talking into the camera, of course, and looking into your eyes. And if you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It really helps me. I know a lot of YouTubers like say it, and you're like, like, comment, subscribe. Oh my gosh, can y'all be original? Can y'all say something else? But it really does help when you're on the creator side. I have been on the viewer side for quite a long time, but being on the creator side, it really does help push content to the right people, different people, more people, etc. Thank you so much for watching again. Please take care. Please stay safe. Please love yourself. And please love ATs. Whoop, I said it. Please love ATs. Anyways, I wish you all the best, and I